is we can show your nationality, we can show prophecy, we can fulfill that. On what statute?
King James statute. What
are you talking about, bro? Why you worried? Look, you worried about King James? This is what you need to be worried about, bro. You need to be worried about your salvation.
Look how the life is. Hold on. No.
Let me show you something. Give me Hosea 13:9. Because this is the problem with our people. And I'm going to show y'all what the Most High said. You worried about a statue of King James instead of your salvation and about the salvation of your people. The Most High is letting us know through these scriptures that Christ was born just like we are born, of a man and a woman that came together. Mary and Joseph were married, and what? Christ came forth. Read it.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 1. I myself also am a mortal man.
This is Wisdom of Solomon written by King Solomon. Remember, King Solomon came from King David. So that same lineage. David, Solomon, Joseph, Christ. They all come from the same lineage. So what does Solomon have to say? Read.
Like to all.
He said, read it again.
I myself also am a mortal man.
So King Solomon said, I am a mortal man. Read.
Like to all.
Like all men that are walking on this earth, we are all mortal.
Read all the Bibles, they all reading the same?
No, after we finish this, I'm going to touch on that for you.
And the offspring of him that was first made of the earth. And in my mother's womb.
And where?
In my mother's womb.
So the Bible is letting you know all men are created where? In their mother's womb. Read.
Was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months. Read. Being compacted in blood of the seed of man.
The seed of men. Sperm. Semen. You have to have a man and a woman to create life on this earth. Period. It's a lot of Bibles that's been written.
So which one is right?
Which one is what?
Which one is right?
We read the King James Version 1611.
See, King James. So you say King James.
King James, yes, because what we can show you in King James is we can show your nationality, we can show prophecy, we can fulfill that. On what statute?
King James statute.
What are you talking about, bro? Why you worried? Look, you worried about King James? This is what you need to be worried about, bro. You need to be worried about your salvation.
Look how the life is. Hold on. No.
Let me show you something. Give me Hosea 13:9. Because this is the problem with our people. And I'm going to show y'all.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay, gay.
What the Most High said. You worried about a statue of King James instead of your salvation and about the salvation of your people. Read it.
Hosea chapter 13 and verse 9. O Israel, thou hast destroyed thyself.
The Bible says the children of Israel have destroyed themselves. Give me Hosea chapter 4. Hosea chapter 4. My bro, this is why I'm going to show you why people turning gay. I'm going to show you why. Because if a damn show, it ain't from the Bible. Because the Bible says, the Bible condemns homosexuality. So how can the world turn gay from the Bible when the Bible says mankind shall not lie with mankind? Why would the people turn gay from the Bible when the Bible says no effeminate men will get the kingdom of heaven? So what you saying makes no damn sense. And what you saying is what's been regurgitated from other people. You just said that King James was gay, but you have no proof. That is our people. Hosea 4 and 6.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people,
God's people, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans,
are destroyed.
What?
Destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Our people are destroyed from lack of knowledge. The same man that will say that a Bible was written by a gay man, a man that wasn't black, and will say that we promote homosexuality with the Bible, bro, that makes no sense. When you look at the community of our people, we have no knowledge in the Bible. Read it again.
My people are
I'm going to show you.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
It says my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Let's get the knowledge. What is the knowledge, my brother? Hey, bro, what do you think the knowledge of God is, bro? Hey, what do you think the knowledge of God is? Because we got people that graduated college. We got people with master's degrees, PhDs. We got a lot of smart people. But why did the Bible say his people, the Israelites, are destroyed for a lack of knowledge? What knowledge are we lacking?
I guess where we came from as people?
Where we came from. That's one. Let's see that.
Malachi chapter 2 and verse 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge.
The Bible says the priest's lips, meaning the pastors, meaning the people that are closest to God, the people that we learn from. Some people say their father's the pastor, their mother's the pastor, their grandmother's the pastor. But the Bible says the priest's lips, read,
should keep knowledge. And they should seek the law.
And they should be able to seek what?
The law at his mouth.
It says we should be able to seek the law at his mouth. So the knowledge that our people are supposed to be keeping is the laws of God. But the Bible says that the black man is destroyed because he lacks the knowledge of God. A prime example, give me Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Because we're going to go into the law and we're going to take attributes out of this law to see if it fits that our people don't keep the law. Because if our people ain't keeping the law, then the Bible's true that our people are destroyed for that lack of knowledge. Read it.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So the commandment of the black God was that for that the blacks and Hispanics would not hate their brothers in their heart. Now let me ask you a question. Do black people hate each other today? Yes. Is it just a couple black people that hate each other, or is it a lot?
A lot.
It's damn near the majority of all black people. You can say it. The majority of us hate each other today. And we might think of hatred as I'm killing everybody, but we are. We killing each other in the hoods. We killing each other in the streets. Sometimes you killing each other based on family arguments. There's been times when I hear our cousins have beef and they kill each other. Their own brothers and sisters kill each other. Bro, we have a hatred for ourselves, and that's a law of God. We're not supposed to hate each other. We're not supposed to hate our brother in our heart. Read it again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
So the Bible says we're not supposed to hate each other, our own brothers, our people. We're supposed to rebuke. Do you know what rebuke means?
Yeah, basically, all the negative shit, not even just negative shit, but just anything that basically
rebuke just means to correct.
Yeah.
We ain't supposed to hate each other, we're supposed to correct each other. If I see my brother going the wrong way, I'm supposed to correct him. It's like, hey, if you see somebody walking in the oncoming traffic, you're gonna say, hey bro, watch out here, a car coming. Or you're gonna say, bro, move out the way. Bro, watch the hell out, it's a car coming. Move the hell out the way, he got a gun. What are you gonna say? You're gonna, hey bro, he got a gun. Be careful, he got a gun. No. You're going to yell because you're trying to save his life. You're trying to save her life. That's what God is telling us, that our people destroy for the lack of that knowledge. We don't have the knowledge that God, the black guy, said that it's blacks and Hispanics, we're supposed to love each other and correct each other. Meaning, I can check you if you're going off. And people say, oh, you can't judge me. 1 Corinthians 2:15 real quick. People say, oh, no, God, thou shalt not judge. But they don't really know what the hell that even means. They just regurgitate what they hear. But we are allowed to judge when you're spiritual. Read that. 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 15.
1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 15. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things.
I thought thou shalt not judge. But the Bible just says he that is spiritual judges all things. So my brother, do you know what it means to be spiritual?
I have an idea, but I'm not sure if it's correct.
You not sure? Hey, bro, you got any questions, bro? Come on over, bro. Because this is for you too, bro. Hey, what does it mean to be spiritual?
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
What does it mean to be spiritual? Because people use that term and throw it around. I'm spiritual. Oh, I'm spiritual because you got a cross around your neck. That don't mean you're spiritual. I'm spiritual because I got prayer hands. That don't mean you're spiritual. I'm spiritual because I got Jesus, the white man Jesus tattooed on my arm. That don't mean you're spiritual. What did the Bible say? What does it mean to be spiritual?
Romans chapter 7, verse 14.
Bring it out.
For we know that the law is spiritual.
The Bible says the law is spiritual. So if you don't hate your brother and you correct your brother, according to the Bible, that means you're spiritual. And that means you can judge. So let's go back to Leviticus. Because we read earlier that God's people, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, are destroyed because they don't have that knowledge that they shouldn't hate and murder each other. But they can correct each other. Because if a brother corrects somebody, chances are if he corrects another brother, he's ready to fight. That's not how we're supposed to deal as men. As men, we're supposed to be man enough to say, okay, I messed up. I might have messed up. That's mine. I'm going to take the L because I did wrong. You ain't supposed to hate your brother because he pointed out a flaw and he's trying to help you to build you up to be better. Right. We ain't supposed to move like that.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
He's won! He's won!